what does a circumstance mean? Something that is occurring right now, or something that is physical in your 3D that you think is a thing, is happening, has happened. What does matter mean? Well, it means it is important. It's of import. You think it's important. So you think that thing happening or has happened is of importance. So until you stop thinking that that thing that has happened or is happening is of importance, then your inner belief, no matter how strong, won't believe that it isn't important and can go away because you've placed so much importance on said circumstance. Before I start the laws lesson, I just want to remind you guys that the success case files are starting this Monday the 5th, where I will start with an interview. Now, our interview is going to be with someone who's manifested their specific person, other success in their life. You're going to get to hear about how she did it, and if you're in the squad, ask her your questions about how she did it live in the squad. It's going to be 9 p.m. EST on Sunday the 4th, okay? So make sure you are in the squad to experience that interview. So that is the 4th US time, but the 5th Australian time. All right, guys? And then we're kicking off success case files. Then the next week we open the first case file. The following week, the next one. Then we do our own, and there's an extra special bonus at the end of the month. You have to be in the Subconscious Laws squad to experience all of this. And what we're doing is investigating people's success stories and how they did it so you can do it too. All right, guys, let's go to the laws lesson. This is the suggestion in the squad. How to have the inner belief that everything is working out if the 3D shows horrible circumstances. Now, guys, with every manifestation coach who actually knows what they're talking about, they will say to you, circumstances don't matter. And a lot of you say that, a lot of you think that, and a lot of you don't truly believe that. If you did, you wouldn't be telling me about said circumstances. Ask yourself if you've ever, in a manifestation question, included your circumstances. If you have, that means you think they matter. That's why you included them in the question. So be honest here. Who has included their circumstances in the question? Tell me in the comments. I bet you have, and you don't even realize you're doing it. You might say, I understand circumstances don't matter, but I know I've got to change what's going on within, but I know that I can get rid of the third party, but I know I can manifest them back, but this happened. They said this. I saw this. I heard this. I experienced this. Someone told me this. They did this. We've broken up. We're long distance. Da 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 da. Circumstance, circumstance, circumstance. That means you think they matter. Otherwise, you wouldn't have included them. Just think about what the word matter means. It means you think it's important. So if you are writing in your question, the said circumstance, like the third party, the breakup, what they said, what they did, what you experienced, what you heard, the fact that you're in no contact, the fact that they don't have your phone number, the fact that they told you to fuck off and die, you think it's important. That's why you're writing it in your question. If you truly understood that no matter the circumstance, even horrible ones, like in this question, if you truly understood that they don't matter, weren't important, you wouldn't write them in the question. So considering 90% of the questions on my lives that I only answer in the squad, in the Mentor Monday inside the squad, here when I'm talking and you should be listening and you ask me a question, in the Q&A forum in the squad and in the Subconscious Laws Facebook group, considering 90% of you write down what is happening in your 3D right now or what did happen, it means 90% of you don't understand and don't believe truly that circumstances don't matter because you're writing them down as if they matter, as if they are important. So let me answer this question. How to have inner belief that everything is working out if the 3D shows horrible circumstances? No. if you understood, darling, that the 3D horrible circumstances, what did I say? Don't matter. If you truly understood that the horrible 3D circumstances, what aren't important, then of course you could believe and have inner belief that everything is working out, because you know those 3D circumstances, no matter how horrible, don't matter. But you don't believe that. So in this lesson, I cannot convince this person how to have inner belief because they think the circumstances matter. That's why they're mentioning them. That's why they're saying, if the circumstances are horrible in the 3D, how do you do it if? No, there's no if. There's no but. There's just, I know they don't matter. That's the only way you can have the inner belief. I am God. I create the circumstances. Therefore, I know they don't matter. That's it. Oh, but they're really horrible circumstances, Loz. Let me just tell you what they are. La, 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 la. Why, Loz, why aren't you listening? Because they don't matter? Because they're not important? So you don't have to tell me? You have to write it down? Oh, no, but mine are particularly special. Let's just go back to a dictionary. What does circumstance mean? I'm asking you, person who thinks circumstances matter. What does a circumstance mean? Something that is occurring right now, or something that is physical in your 3D that you think is a thing, is happening, has happened. What does matter mean? Well, it means it is important. It's of import. You think it's important. So you think that thing happening or has happened is of importance. So until you stop thinking that that thing that has happened or is happening is of importance, then your inner belief, no matter how strong, won't believe that it isn't important and can go away because you've placed so much importance on said circumstance. Yeah, but it's really horrible. I literally don't care what it is. It does not matter. Yeah, but mine are, hello. Have you got a comprehension problem? I don't care if your SP has married someone else and told you to fuck off and die. They don't matter. Now, coming up this week in my YouTube, I am literally reading out amazing success stories from my followers. They're all true. We don't make these up. They send them in to the squad or to my free Facebook group. And in one of these stories, this girl had horrible, what you would consider horrible circumstances. Her SP and her had split up. They were divorcing. They divorced. After they split up and he said, I want a divorce, he got engaged to his baby mama. She still got him back and remarried him. Would you say that that circumstance was particularly horrible? I don't know. I would say that your person that you've been married to and got 5 children with, going off with a third party, getting engaged to them and saying to you, I want a divorce, and they're actually divorcing you, would be, for that girl, a pretty horrible circumstance. And yet, that girl had the inner conviction that she had caused that circumstance, therefore she could change it. This person does not understand she creates said horrible circumstances with her horrible thinking, and therefore she has no idea that she can actually change said horrible circumstances like that success story did. Come and watch the videos, guys, where I literally read these out and explain to you what these people did. Come and join us for Success Case Files, where we literally investigate what they did, because some of you think your stuff is so fucking special. I am sick of hearing about your stuff. I am sick of hearing about your circumstances. Can you imagine, as a coach, after 4 years of doing this, hearing the same fucking shit all day long, and me saying to you, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. For 4 years, after a while, people wonder why I get frustrated, people wonder why I yell. Are you hearing me? I said it doesn't matter. I don't care how horrible, it doesn't matter. Yes, but oh my fucking God. What's the point of me explaining it again if the first and the third and the fourth time for 4 years you didn't hear me? I can't help you. I give up. That's the answer. Until you give up on believing these circumstances matter, No one's going to be able to help you. I can't help. I'm sorry. You'll go to my squad and you'll go to the free Facebook group and you'll ask your questions in the Q&A forum, and eventually people get so sick of hearing about your circumstances and so sick of you coming back again and again and again and telling us about your circumstances, they'll just give up on you. Like, I have mentors who help people in there every day. They've given up on certain people because they've told them so many times. And I see their answers. Go and do this course. Go and watch this video of Loz's. We've already told you. Go back to the answer from 2 weeks ago. Here. I'll tag you in it. Read it again. Read it again. Read it again. You didn't hear us. So I can't help this person. What's the Facebook? It's called Subconscious Loz. Subconscious Loz is my free group. Subconscious Loz Squad is my paid group where the case files will be happening the whole month of May. And we're cracking it open with our first interview, 4th of May, 9 p.m. EST, with a major success story. And you can ask her your questions. All right, guys, come and join us in the Facebook squad group, or join the free group, but the case files won't be happening there. And make sure you subscribe and comment below what circumstances you think really fucking matter. Write it down and we can all tell you they don't. All right, guys? See you later. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. Okay, guys? Bye.